Hey guys! So today is kind of a sad day for Star Stable. I know it's kind of surprising because there's never usually sad news in Star Stable, but today, which is Thursday for me, Star Stable posted a news update. And normally I don't post news updates on Thursday because they release updates every Wednesday, but because, the Wednesday update was long and everything, they did it separate. So first of all, as you can see, I'm riding my Fjord horse, which I haven't ridden my Fjord horse in a while, but this involves the Fjord horses, and it's really sad. And I'm going to be buying another Fjord today, which I didn't expect to be buying another horse this soon after just purchasing horses. I just bought 2 more horses. I'm a horse addict, what can I say? But I'm going to be buying another one because of this news article. So if you haven't read it, first off, Star Stable talked about how in their Wednesday update for this week, which was yesterday, they increased the reputation you gain in daily quests from the culters in Dino Valley. Which, they are the people who are near the fjords, which I'm going to head up there now. They're the ones who, you get your reputation up to popular with them. You can buy the fjords. And I was like, whoa, that's really cool. It doesn't really affect me because I've already completed those quests, but I'm like, that's great. That's awesome for a lot of other people because I know how long it took me to finish those daily quests. So that was really cool to hear, but then I kept reading, and they said the reason that they did that was so that everyone can get the fjords sooner and before the fjords go away. And that is the saddening news. It's probably going to be kind of busy up there because, everyone's going to be racing to get a fjord before they go away. But it sounds like Star Stable is removing the fjords from the game along with the culters themselves, which surprises me because I don't get why they're removing the culters. Now it's going to be kind of like what's going to be done with this area, and they just put a transport in this area. So now it's kind of like, well, that was all pointless. I'll read exactly what the paragraph said. The reason for the increased reputation is for you guys to be able to get one of these classic fjords before they, along with the culters, leave Jorvik on October 10th. That means that after the Wednesday update on October 10th, these horses will not be available for purchase anymore, but the horses you have already purchased will remain. Now that's really sad, because I love the fjord. Like, I know that they're a little outdated, but I just think they're adorable, and I love the colors in their hair, and the way they walk even is really fun and cute to me. And I just really love the fjords. Like, I love them. They're kind of like ponies almost, and I like them a lot. So it's really sad news for me. And they have their reasons why they're doing it, which I'm going to talk about my opinions on them in a minute. They said, while this might be a bit sad, there's a good reason behind it. As we move forward with new content and features, older content in the game may need to be removed. Replacing horses means that we can focus on new styles of tack or even new horse features that simply will not work correctly with older models. With each passing year, some content becomes more outdated and we feel it no longer represents the best of what Star Stable can offer. And then they also said about the culters leaving. They just said, we're not exactly sure why at this point, but rumor has it something strange is going on in the Valley of Hidden Dinosaur. Which, I'm like, thanks, Star Stable. Now people are going to be, I'm very curious now how people are going to get leveled up, because you know, the culters, you do daily quests with them to gain their reputation. Once you get the reputation up, you have another quest to do, which gives you XP. At least I think that's how it works. It's been a while since I've done their quests. But it also gave people something to do in Dino Valley. Now I'm just curious, like, what's there gonna be to do in Dino Valley besides build Nick Stoneground's camp? And that's kind of a boring thing to do anyways. So I find them getting rid of culters kind of ridiculous, and the reasons behind it I don't like at all. They didn't even say that something strange is coming to Dino Valley, but something strange is going on. I don't know. The only way they can make up for the culters even is if they unlock Ashland. But we all know that's going to be a while before that happens. So my whole thoughts on this is Star Stable has released a sneak peek at the new Fjord horse. They're going to update the models, which I am excited for. I wanted updated models. But and they also said the new models will come out before the end of the year, so that's really good as well. I'm assuming they'll probably come out in December because they're cold-related horses. I don't know if they'll be in Dino Valley. I don't know. Maybe I don't know where they're going to be putting them, but it does sadden me, and I find their reasons. I don't really like their reasons behind it because I understand releasing updated models and releasing things and newer like content that maybe can't work on the old models, but I like having the old models in the game because it's a reminder to simpler times in this game. Like back when I first joined this game, a lot of the horses that you guys probably see now weren't in the game. Like, I only started playing this game a year ago, and they've changed and added so much to it since then. Like, the Arabians that you see now, the new ones, those were not in the game when I first started. They had the old model Arabians, which I didn't like very much. I thought they were pretty ugly, I'm gonna say. They didn't have the updated North Swedish horses. They didn't have the Lusitanos. They didn't have, you know, they didn't have a lot of the newer horses. Like, a lot of the horses when I joined were old model horses. They had updated paints, and they had Mustangs, they had Shires, they had the updated Frisians as well. But, like, the Frisian that I have, the updated one, wasn't even released when I first joined. It just released, like, right after I joined. So, but even so, you go to the horse market and you just see all these old model horses, like the ponies were just updated. And, you know, for some people who've played this game for years, it's probably a nice reminder for simpler times when this game, like, all the horses looked the same and everything. And I just find it sad that they're removing the Fjords first, because there's a lot of old model horses that should really go. If they really want to take away old model horses, the Fjords are the last ones that should go, because the Fjords look completely different than the other old model horses, you know? And I just really like the look of the Fjords. I mean, yeah, their walk animations aren't realistic, but I'm not too picky on that. I like the look of the horse, not the animation of the horse. And I love their hair. And I'm hoping that the new model horses will have the hair kind of the same way, you know, where you can even change the mane and make cool shapes. Like, if you look at what this horse that I'm right now looked like before, it didn't have those little triangles in the hair. I put that in the horse stylist area, and they had the Fjords have 3 different hairstyles you can choose from, which I always thought was so cool. But now, I I don't know, like the sneak peek image that they show of the fjord, I know it's not full development, but they do have the coloration slightly in there, but not to the degree of these ones, you know? And while yes, I'm excited for new fjord horses, it just, I'm not sure, I don't really agree with them replacing the old model horses altogether, because what if people don't like the new fjord horses and they never had a chance to buy the old ones, you know, and like they decide that they're gonna wait to buy a fjord until the new ones come out. Like if we didn't know that they were gonna remove these horses from the game, let's say, and someone waited for the new models to come out, and then they decide they don't like those ones, they like the older ones better, they won't be able to get the ones that they actually want. So I don't know, my opinion on this, I don't really think it's a good change. I like the fact that Star Stable wants to update their content and their stuff, which is always great, but I don't agree with them just completely removing a horse breed. And then they're going to be removing the horse breed for what I presume for several months, because all they said was that the new model fjords will be out before the end of the year, or by the end of the year. So like they're moving these within 1 month, in about a month, and it could be months after that, even like 2 months or something like that, till they release the new one. So, you know, that's why I'm gonna buy another one, because I'll probably end up buying two more altogether, but I'm gonna buy just one for now. I just gotta decide which one. I was putting this off for a while because I was focusing on so many other horses, but now I'm not putting it off anymore because it's, you know, I don't have much time left anymore. See, I like this one, but I also like this one over here. I don't know which one to go with. And then them removing the culters, I'm not exactly sure what that has to do with outdated content, because I don't know what that has to do with any of this. You know what I mean? If you can hear thunder and rain behind in the background, yeah, it's because there's a big thunderstorm going on right now. But I don't know why they're getting rid of the culters. Because I worked so hard on the culters quest just to unlock the fjords, and now it's like, well, my efforts weren't really put to waste, but it's kind of like the culters have had no, they're not super interesting. Like, I would say they're not even that interesting of characters, so I'd rather Star Stable, instead of removing them, update them, make them have more interesting quests, make us like maybe go past this gate, like let us go past this gate, because there's a little space right over here that you can go past, and people have even linked videos on the internet where you can like glitch and you find this secret path that leads to somewhere. So it's like, I feel like didn't Star Stable have potential for these characters? But now they're just kind of throwing it away. I'm gonna go with this one because it has a little better color. So yeah, it's really sad. Like, I was pretty sad when I read it, and it, like I said, it just kind of bothers me they're not doing this with other older horse breeds right now. I mean, they said older horse breeds might start being removed from the game, but then, you know, the question comes into place, what's going to be at the horse market then, you know? Like, that's all the horse market is the old model horses. So what's going to be there now? like the horse market won't have any purpose anymore if they remove all their old model horses. Or, I mean, are they gonna release colors, like new colors for like horse breeds, like they're like exclusive horse market colors? I don't know, I'm probably getting ahead of myself. They're not gonna remove all the old model horse breeds, but they said eventually over time, you know. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not too happy about this. I'm not too happy about this change. I don't think I'm sure a lot of other players might not be either. I know that we don't really get deciding vote. You know, we sometimes do, but in this case we probably won't get really any say in it. It's what the company wants to do. And I get that they want to update their stuff, but I'm really gonna miss the fjords, like the old model fjords. I know the fjords aren't going away permanently, but you know, it's just these guys, it's just this fjord specifically, and they said, of course, that we'll get to keep the old model fjords, even when they go away, so that is good. So I'll always have them, I suppose, but I never saw this coming. I was really excited on Wednesday when they said that they had a big announcement that they were going to release on Thursday, and I just never ever imagined it was something like this. I was excited. I thought maybe they were going to talk about some new changes because there's new things going on down at South Hoof. So I thought, I don't know, maybe they were going to add a new area or new horses or something. I didn't realize that they were going to remove a horse breed from the game. And if the Coulters go away, I'm also wondering where the new fjords are going to be. Are they still going to be in Dino Valley? Or are they going to move them to Valedale? Or Mistfall? Or, I don't know, like, if they're still going to be in Dino Valley, where are they going to put them? And what's going to go up near the Coulters area? You know, what's going to go up here? It's just going to be empty space now. And it really will make it kind of useless to travel to Dino Valley. I mean, you get a few races and quests here and there, but believe me, I think the biggest reason that people go to Dino Valley is for the fjord horses. So I'm hoping that they put the fjord horses back, the new models ones, back into Dino Valley. And I probably will get the new model fjord horses. Not all of them, but you know, I'll get one or two maybe. But you know, based on their development picture, which I know is just a development, so it might change. I'm sure it might change. Based on what they showed, though, I don't think it's. I honestly like these ones better. Like the look of these ones are cuter than the newer ones. And like I said, the hair just doesn't look as cool as these ones either in the new one. So I don't know. It's pretty sad. And you're probably like, well, what happened in the main update? There's just a new quest down in South Hoof. There wasn't really much added this week. But yeah, this is pretty sad. So if you guys want a fjord, you need to buy one by October 10th. They cost, how much was it did I just buy? It's like 700, was it 700? I can't remember. It was like something 700. Sorry, I forgot to look, but you know, they're kind of closer to 800, somewhere around there. And they added new terriers, which is also cool. And then they added a new color for the Trekiner in the mobile app. So yeah. I guess I am glad that I got a new Fjord, but I hate that it's under these circumstances. I really wish that they were sticking around. Really do. I'm gonna miss these little guys, and I'm not gonna be buying every color, obviously, because I don't like all the colors, but I wanted to just buy 2, I think, is probably what I'm gonna buy. 2 of them. And yeah, I'll buy 2 of them, and then I'll always have them for memory. Here's my new one. Do like him a lot. He's pretty cute. His colors are nice. I'll probably change his hair again like I did with the Cookie Desire. But I think what I'm gonna do for sure after October 10th, I'm gonna be riding my Fjord horses a lot more in my videos, so that newer players can see what they missed out on, you know? And they won't really know what they're missing. So, but what I did want to do for fun at the end of this video is do a little memorial for the Fjord horses. I'm gonna do a little slideshow at the end here of pictures that I have taken with the Fjord horse, with my Cookie Desire, with this one. Haven't taken them yet, but I'll take some pictures and put it in there, so we can always remember the Fjord horses for eternity. So, as my title of my video says, rest in peace, Fjords. I'm sure we will all miss you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video, hopefully with some better news. Alright, bye bye.